heart, and I want it painted red. No more longs for me, I want the whole thing bled. I see the green candles mocking me for weeks. Held my lungs through the pain, praying for the peaks. But every bounce was fake, every rally a lie. They bled me slow, now it's my turn to fly. I loaded up the leverage, margin call me damn. Shortened everything in sight with a shaking hand. No more diamond grip, no more hope and pray. I'm betting on the crash, let the red rain spray. I see my old positions turning black to red. The chart that used to tease me now fills me with dread. I shorted at the top, balls to the wall of mean. Heavy leverage screaming, living a revenge dream. Maybe then I'll sleep when the market's in flames. No more buying dips, no more playing their games. It's not easy watching green turn to blood, but after all these losses it feels so damn good. I wanna see it painted, painted red. Red is ruined, red as dead. I wanna see the longs get liquidated high. I wanna see it painted, 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 painted red. Yeah. Sea of traders running for the door. Their bags of metals and can't take it anymore. I shorted the bounce, I shorted the dip, shorting every rumor, every influencer quip. The whales are panicking, the retail's in tears. I'm laughing in the margin as the red tide nears. No more waiting patient, no more holding tight. I flipped the whole script, now I'm shorting the night. I look inside myself and see my soul is red. Although those broken longs finally put to bed. No more moonshots, no more diamond gleam. Just endless red candles mocking my dream. The market rejecting me, now rejecting it back. Painting every screen with the color I lack. Red candles forever, let the fire consume. This trader's done long and now watch the red bloom. I wanna see it painted, painted red. Red is ruined, red is dead. I wanna see the longs get liquidated high. I wanna see it painted, 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 painted red. Yeah. Look at these poses flexing on the feet. That's the way you fake it, planting that seed. Ain't no real working, just hyping a grin. Gains for nothing, and the cloud rolls in. See that kid with the Lambo in the driveway shop, rented for the weekend, but he calls it his lot. Says this coin's moonbound, just aping quick. Then it dumps on your head while you're feeling sick. We gotta flash these stacks on the ground tonight. Custom filters, rented lights. We gotta pump these bags, make the numbers pop, while the retail crowd just can't stop. Gains for nothing, and your followers free. 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 That guru with the Rolex flashing every day says I call the bottom, but he never pays. Private jet selfies, yacht club pose, but the gains he's showing borrowed from who knows. We see him shilling tokens like it's going out of style. Million views a day, $1 million smile. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Gains for nothing, and your followers. Gains for nothing, and your followers free. Gains for nothing, and your followers free. Gains for nothing.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the turkey.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with a Road Dawg, who is a turkey. And we're watching Bitcoin take altcoins down with it. Wow, this thing sounds kind of loud tonight. So we're hanging out here. We're hanging around that green line, looking at it like, well, that'd be cool if it holds, but you know, moving averages were suggesting otherwise, and well, guess who won out? And we fell down. And we might have further to go if we come to this 886 level, which was what we was looking at the other night. Let's zoom out a little bit and look at what might be going on. Now, the bigger picture of things, there is a possibility that we could get to these areas. I'm just saying. It's possible, but we got some of this crap going on the lower time frames that we're dealing with right now. And they're just being kind of a bummer and pulling us down a little bit. But that's how this market goes. Why it goes up, comes right back down. It's just like gravity. That little Adam and Eve, or that cup and handle idea, did not play out. I actually did make a play here on that 382. Stopped out on that one. And it looks like a next stopper, unless we catch support on this orange trend line, which is where we are right now. Are we on the 8 hour? Why are we on the 8 hour? Could be, that's fine. We'll just go to the 4 hour over here. So where we're on the 4 hour, if you see I've got my orange trend line from these candle bodies to these candle bodies, and there's an angle there with the wicks and the bodies. And it's right up to where we are now, and also we got a moving average. Let me get rid of this guy, we don't need him anymore. Moving average right here, a white one, is 100 moving average. So we're testing that 100 moving average right now, and you know, it's okay unless we open a candle below it. And then that will bring us more toward the 200. But hey, look on the bright side. Look, the 200 crossed the 360, man. Hey, that's something. That's not a little feat right there. That's okay. But sometimes when these bigger moving averages cross, they kind of put the little hoodoo on price action, and price, you know, gets pulled, called back, if you will, you know, a little bit. That's okay. We just need a higher low, right? Now, the good news is I'm looking at these moving averages spread nicely, especially after this one just crossed. Now, they need to spread out, right? In theory, right? In practice, hopefully. 900, 150. 21 is up here. 9 is below it, but hey, you know, cut it a little slack here. We already pulled the Band-Aid off for what we were afraid was going to happen last night. It just waited till today. Like, we kind of thought that it might, because they kind of do stuff like that. And they may just turn it right back around. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? What they might do, I don't know that we need to come test the 200. We tested it back here after we broke through. Probably don't need to, but so that gives me a little hope that maybe this line will hold here for a while. Let's go down to a smaller time frame and let's see what the gossip is. Hey, what's the juicy gossip down here? What are you doing down here? What is that? You got hammer toe. What the hell? What kind of deal is this over here? This is some crazy stuff. Hello, files. I forgot where we were over here. Pardon me just a moment, folks. Just a moment. Somebody didn't get everything ready for the stream. Not putting pictures of anybody, Sean. All right. So are we got the start of a bottoming pattern here? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, that trend line is, support, which may be resistance. Judging by, where the ankle bone's coming in right here, right above the orange line there. Kind of solid ankle line, I gotta say. We found some resistance there, but we're trying to regain the 9 moving average. This is on the 15, man, and if we're above the 9, I think everything's fine, but, are we going to keep it? I swear, you break the 9 move, I'm talking dirty about you. I'm talking filthy about you. Don't do it. I'm just saying. Stay in the good graces, baby. Get that hammer tone looked at. Take it up here. Do a little U-turn over here, Bitcoin. So we're all just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen here, man. I wish I could tell you what it was going to do. She's trying. I can tell you that. We can go down to the 1 minute, though. And she's saying, yeah, baby, we're trying it. You just got your golden cross over here, the 50 moving average over the 200. Right now is when the gurus are going to tell you to go ahead and jump in preemptively, especially if you get to pass the 200 moving average. Jump in. That's the signal. That's the story, ladies and gentlemen. That's the one we're going to tell you that you missed tomorrow because you weren't in the group. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to be in that group because we're looking at her right now. I'm just saying. It's a possibility. We're trying to go sideways. These moving averages kind of wrap around price like a slinky lover, like a velvet glove with a little strip of leather in there, and a hint of latex. I don't know what the hell this turkey's talking about. It's the music doing this. So if we can hang out here, that's cool. The 50 crossing the 100 even here on this one. 200 moving average, even on this 1 minute time frame. That's bullish that we can still be having that momentum to the upside. We're just playing around right now. I don't like even on this 1 minute time frame of losing, the A trend line, but we do know that it could be paying attention to some angles, right? And that's kind of one thing I like to look for. This might be a little iffy. What we got here? Wait a minute. I cut through something there. Maybe let's go from there. Don't want to be cutting through anything there. Yeah, see kind of how we kind of fit in the channel right there? And that came from the top over here. So hopefully it's some support, and hopefully it's not one of them things that where you bear flag to the downside, because that would be a bummer, wouldn't it? If you're trying to long. Now, if you're trying to short, if you want to paint everything red over here, maybe so. But this is a prime opportunity for a bear trap idea setting up right here, I think, here on the tiny time frame. She almost got me earlier when I was watching the 4 hour. I thought, it looked like she was trying to bounce here off of that and make her move, right? But it's the fake out. And I even posted in the Telegram group. I said, man, this ain't financial advice, but if it gets, and I was looking at this area and maybe a little bit lower, about 94.8, that'd be a good deal, just saying. And then it wasn't like a minute later, I just looked over in the 4 hours like, oh crap, well, okay, well, 4 hours says no. It would have been great to have bounced off of there, but yet we didn't. And sad enough, with the effect that it had on our altcoins, well, do we need to talk about it? I mean, we're down about 5% today. How much damage did we do for the week over here? That's not too bad, is it? How far are we down on the month? The month is still green, people. I'm just saying, it's better than what it was. It's been worse, right? It's been worse, right? Hey, man. Look at you, River. I hate you. You suck. Anyway, I can't quit you, though, baby. I can't quit you. I gotta get some of that river in my blood. I don't know why. It's not nice to me. It's good to me, and then it slaps me around like a bitch. River, stop playing me. You're too good. Those guys, our market makers, are clever. Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing tonight? We got 13 people hanging out here on a Sunday evening. Watch out, don't go to work in the morning or nothing. If you do go to work, hey man, we're the channel for you, the swing traders, and we can help you find some of those swing trade setups if we ever get a good one, long and a short and or whatever, spot trading. If you're a swing trader, a position trader, something that's going to take a little while, or even if you want to do a little day trading. Although you guys don't really make that much money unless you like really get in. You know, you gotta put some. How's it going, everybody? Let me say hello. Hello. We got Silver Days in the house. Shout out to Silver Days. You're number one tonight. Silver Days. What? Welcome. Donna did it again with that 6-letter word. Time to buy the dip. Did he really? Did he say the tariff word again? How's it going, Scar? Good to see you. Shout out to you, my man. This music's getting me in a jam. Road Dawg Crypto. That was Sean. See, damn it, Sean. Okay. PMO. Sean did. I know. Sean did it again. Who else we got hiding over here in the chat? I have not seen. Rogue Shadow. We got Rogue Shadow. Shout out to Rogue Shadow. We got the Nightbot. Blue Collar Traders. Says it was short all weekend. Decided to close it and it tanks. Oh, man. Tis the way those market makers get inside our little heads. Traveling traders, Jaja the gurus. Because I tell you something, we both love harmonics. Pull Bitcoin. Let's to impulse down to where you see the potential resistance now. Well, I was looking, what locally I think is what I was looking at, right? The one we were just looking at right here, about 91. That's a weird one right here that we're in though. I don't know that it you know, I don't have enough experience with some of that theory there. Now I know what I'm used to and how I came across it. I would have been looking at the 786, but given what it came down here, a 382, and then just guide up just a little bit over here and came down. The I think the books or the reference materials suggest 886 over here for this one, so I will go with what they say since I'm using their little thingamajigabob in their system. It overlaps really nicely with the way that I learn things, piecing things together. So I just kind of wrap all this stuff up together like a big old meal at Denny's or something. The big, what do we call those? The big buffet. It's a la carte. Moving averages, and I added 3 onto it, man. Now I got 8. That's not confusing enough. It's really not, though. They just show you the momentum, man. It's like just watching like little, like if you had, I don't know, food color, dropping it like into like some running water, like a little stream or something. You see how it swirls and stuff. You can see the direction. Yeah, that's kind of what the moving averages are doing. They're showing you the momentum and the direction of things are going. And when they start swirling, there's some turbulence there, right? When they start crossing, that's no. But when they start straightening out, man, that current's starting to pick up some traction there. Yeah, we're gonna go from one moving average up to another one, a higher one and a higher one. And Surf them all down, man. Wipe out. What? I'm talking crazy tonight. Meanwhile, over here, this is what our altcoins look like. And been looking at this idea was the harmonic idea that take us up here to the area that we got up to. And, you know, it's getting bullish, right? It also did like I think it was a 382, right? No, it looks deeper. It did a 0.5 from here on the impulse move here, right? And there's two ways to look at that. I mean, look, you know, we're going to get A equals CD or something, go up higher, put it in a flag to the upside or whatever else that we want to look for. But the other way is that, well, even from this pattern, they do a type 2 return, right? They do things like that, like a double bottom or a double top, and then they go ahead and meet the targets. And in doing so, it also sets us up for, you know, a reciprocal pattern here, which is bullish. And if we do continue on down, I mean, right now we're finding some support at the 618 Fibonacci area. And that is the second target from this guy. So your main local targets from this guy have been met, although, you know, you do have coming down to this area at C or to A and beyond. But typically, you know, that's where the textbooks kind of start leaving off there, other than those other two I just showed you. But that's where you come in with the other patterns that might be forming, whatever else you see on the chart. But the 618 area, if it holds, then we could be looking at something different. It could be an A equals CD, but hey, the way she's shaping up that lower high and everything, she's fitting that she might want to come down here, and that kind of sucks because that would be breaking the trend line, but then can't suck too much because they already poked a hole in it. Now I do like that we came back above it. Where did you actually go to? You were a 786 though. I mean, I might be wrong here. Let's see, we got to pull back to a 786. No, you should have been deeper. That's a deep ass pullback right there. So, okay. So I'm expecting an 886 pullback, and that's why I got a little bit deeper. But technically, I mean, you know, maybe I'm calling this pattern wrong or something. I'm still new to all these little names and things on this stuff. But that's a beautiful bottom area. Maybe it's a local bottom and we just go up and work our way back down. But hey, man, if we get back into some kind of a channel or trend line, I'm going to lean a little bit less to that, honestly. We've got to follow the momentum. Follow the momentum, Will Robinson. Well, let's get that purple 886 line in there, Wilbur. All right, so I don't know. Will it not? I don't know. I can't predict the future. We're traders. We're analysts. We're not fortune tellers. We're different. I stole that from Annie and butchered it. All right. Love Annie. Annie's awesome. How we doing, everybody? Algorithm here, tariff and sold immediately on CME open. Like, oh no, not the tariffs again. I got sell shock from some Liberation Day, I guess, right? I was ready to call you out for that and ask you if you really thought it was shady. You deleted that call, but you admitted out loud. Oh, you mean over the thing? Oh no, well, I don't want people to see that and say, oh, he thinks it's time to go. So but I left my reply over it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to ever. I try not to. I'll purposely try not to ever give that the image that I'm trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. So I'd say I put it deleted right here because I didn't want it, but it was. So if you saw it, then you would know that I'm replying to it. And if you didn't see it, well, you didn't need to see it because I don't want to be that little voice in your head that says, because it's easy to be influenced. I'm not trying to influence anybody, but I thought it did look good at the moment at what I was looking at, and then I happened to see another one that said, no, that looks horrible. The 4 hour was telling on it. What's a good price of long SWE? Well, let's take a look at it. So, well, wait a minute. Let's let me zoom out to total 3 here. We can see that this is total 3, right? It's called traction there. This is the Bitcoin dominance. We thought it might be trying to bounce or something a little bit, but we got some rejection up ahead. The only thing that sucks is that it keeps making higher lows, and higher highs now climbing back up. We need to start making some lower lows too, man. Some lower highs and lower lows. We need you to roll over, man. It kind of sucks it got back into this pattern, into this trend line, because now that's like a bear trap, and that could be a strong move for Bitcoin dominance up, which is going to trash all coins, which I think we talked about that for the last couple of nights. Say, man, that looks like this might be what's kind of going on. But like when everything's up, you're like, nah, man, we're good, man. Nah, we're good. See that people are starting to put money back into these little stable coins over here. We don't want this thing to take off. However you want to interpret that, triple bottom, head and shoulders. La-di-la. But a lot of that, I think, will be new money coming in. All right, well, let's go over and get some altcoins. We were talking about SWE. Let's take a look at SWE. I haven't been in SWE in a minute, man. There were some good plays, and I had some really good entries, but as usual, you're not really sold on the project when it's early on, and some other people are, They turn out to be right, and you're like, oh man, maybe I should have kept it and not sold it at $100.60 if you had it for like, when it dipped down really low, somewhere around 60 cents or lower. That's been a while though. Here's a song. There's probably 3 versions you're going to hear. We're looking for a hopeful retest of these double bottoms, right? Looks like it's testing this 786 fib. Oh, you're in 786. What are you? That makes, a little bit more sense. So where's a good place to buy SWE? I'm here on the daily, and I'm trying to figure. I don't know. I think I just screwed up my lines looking at this local stuff and forgot our bigger thing over here. I think they overlap too. Well, that's cool. We can see how they overlap over here. Yeah, that's where your 8x6 is coming in. I'm going to draw it over here. And the 786 is where we're at right now. Those were the original lines I think that we were looking at earlier.
They say
which is the bigger picture, which has the most weight. So me trying to nail it. So, I mean, it looks like on the bigger picture, you bounced off the 786, and that should be good for a start. You're at the 113. I think it's got a good chance. The wicks already came down and claimed these areas down here, so it kind of fulfilled any of the harmonic thing that it needed to do. And maybe we don't need to go back all the way down there and retest it or anything, but hopefully we can keep this area here, right? So I would say right over here around $1.50, all through there. So to answer that question, if we bottom out, which I think we got some possible good bottom signals here, we just can't go any lower, right? Or that's not our bottom, clearly. We're just kind of testing it around those areas, which makes it cheap and a lot less risky to get into when it's near these areas of support than if you wait for it to get away from it, right? So, to answer that question, what I'll do, now these were all the fibs for areas that it could come down to, right? Let me get a totally new chart for this one. How about you on the, how about Coinbase? Oh, we did look at Coinbase. Doing the same thing. Okay. Well, let's try a different one. Let's try, how about sweet US dollar? We've been here too. Okay, Lucy. And notice how the lines. So to answer that question, where should I buy it? Oh, I got just the perfect answer for you. I got two ways to do this. Swing high to swing low. We'll take that wick into consideration. Anywhere below that 236 is the I wish I had bought more in that area zone. And that wick took the majority of it, and there were a few times we came back and touched it. That wick threw things off, right? But this is a scalable idea, right? Now I want to go from the, after we did that wick and we got up to the top over here, that new high. We take a pull from there, swing high to swing low, and to answer that question, this is specifically the area. Where's the best place to buy it? If that is our bottom, then anywhere underneath this 236 is your best place to stock up, and you can even scale it down. The lower you get to it, the better. You're like, well, I want to scale it in more. Well, that's easy. You just grab a fib and come to your lowest high over here, all the way down to the very low, and you can see we are just now retesting that area right at the moment. We're just now, right now, approaching that. So I would, pardon me a moment. This is on the daily, right? And this is on the daily. So, and look, the 9's above the 21, above the 50. That's great. All this momentum. It just got rejected there. Retesting the 50. It looks like it can bounce here to me. I'm just saying. So much that now, thank you for mentioning this, because now I've got something I can look to play this weekend. I think Sweet might be one to put on your radar. Just saying. Sweet on the radar. All right, let's come down to the smaller time frames and see if we can find something going on here. Let's get the fibs off. 4-hour time frame. Nice. 200 across the 360. We saw that on something else earlier, right? Did the same thing over here like Bitcoin did. Drop like a mofo. Just didn't come down to this dotted line here for those steep discounts, right? No. But you test the little, that would be too much of a discount area. All right, there's one thing I wanted to talk about right now. How many times you heard me talk about these little guys, these little head and shoulder looking things down here? They've got a 64% chance of being retested even if price goes all the way away. This is another great example of that. The flag gurus have no clue. And so every time that I see a breakout with the bottom of an inverted head and shoulders, I am always got this in the back of my head. If it starts falling, that's one of the first places I'm going to look. So to answer your question, down here between 150 and 158, and while we're talking about that, that looks pretty damn sexy to me. Had to take care of some business right there. Sorry. Yeah. 15 people hanging out. How's it going, everybody? I'm coming over to the chat now. How was Stomp the Yard? That was pretty good. It was pretty cool. Pretty decent. It didn't take as long to get there as I thought, and it looks like a safe area. I don't know. It was kind of cool. I'm not usually out that way. It was in DC is where it was, and yeah, it was cool. It was pretty cool. I put a little clip there. I think at the very end they point to the sign that says you can turn your phones on or whatever, and they have a little area where you can catch them doing some stuff. But it wasn't as crazy as some of the main stuff. PMO says I am easily influenced. We all are, really. We are, really. Shoot, I'll be watching somebody on YouTube and they'll say something about a coin, and I'll go, really? They're about to do that? For real? Oh man, maybe I ought to sell. Oh, you're right. That does look like a flag. Oh my God. That does look kind of head and shoulder-ish, vibey-ish, and Adam and Eve-ish at the same time. Oh, and cat ear. Oh, I love cat ear. Is that cat ears? Oh, wow. Cat ear. Yeah. Oh. I can easily get under the influence, if influenced easily. Hey, there you go. I see what you did there. The song goes with the sweet chart. The red one. I'm thinking of buying at 114. You think it'll get down to 114? Well, I mean, for sweet, really? Let's take a trend line over here. I mean, if I go from this area to the bodies to these bodies, well, yeah, I guess that could be about 114. More around 118 is what I'm getting, if so. So what are you looking for? The 886? I thought we my 886 says it's 101. If I was looking, then the 786 is 150, coming about where we've been hanging out. So the next level that I would see possible on this chart would be about 10. Wow, and that would be messing up this trend line unless you want to go wicks to wicks. Gosh, this is a bleak, and look, that wick cut through there. Yeah. Well, that just made it sound bleak. This is the 3-day chart, and the 50 did cross barely over the 200. I gotta say, 100's above that, so I still think we can range through here. Here we are on the weekly, go above the 9, so I'm gonna say I like it. If it holds that 9 moving average on the weekly, it's won me over. It's won me over right there. You had me at the 9. Gotta be careful though. There's a warning sign here from the stochastics. It's kind of coming down. Maybe it'll level out or not do much. Money flows to the downside. These indicators are kind of wishy-washy. MACD though, she was thinking about crossing. Now she's kind of second guessing it over here. She got the mean duck lips. Like, I don't know. She's thinking about it. It's not the kissy kind of the fun kind yet. It's we don't need this to duck lips. We need, this is the mean duck lips. This is these are bitch lips. So we need the happy duck lips. We just need these to cross. We need these to cross. Alexa, skip. So I don't know. I think there could be a play here, run around 150. But we gotta see if it holds right. I'm going to come down something like the 2-hour chart, and I like that. See, I like the smaller time frames. I see the moving averages all just almost totally flipped now. This is the last one to flip right here, and we're down here talking to it. That's another reason I think this is a good take. When Lucy's talking to we'll probably bounce from here for real. I think it can recover at least back up to here, and probably more. That would be its higher low. It needs to go take out this eye, man. I mean, if we're going to talk about his mission right there. I don't have a solid body yet, do I? Yeah, I do. So hopefully it won't break that. But the 666 moving average is getting ready to cross over the 800 here, and everything else already has. I know we got bearish crosses over here, but these are the bigger moving averages. They got all the weight. We can give it a nice little push off of here, I think. I hope so. Be disappointed if you don't. Look at the RSI for the 2 hour, though. It's buried in the red. Look at that. Look at that. I think she's ready to do something short term anyway. Let's see if we can get a trade idea here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if it got anything. It's got some legs on it. Does it have some legs on it? I'd like to see something with some legs on it. Just saying. Hey, Jenny. Can we get up there to 168? And what would that be like? You're putting me to sleep, Alexa. Skip. Oh, God. Alexa, skip again. Sorry, the music gets to me. It got inside me and made me do the boogie. Up, want the devil, and down, want the boogie. Jump the side, I don't know how it goes. What we got over here? We got we got a nice 7-to-1 risk reward ratio if you put your stop losses behind these little wicks over here. If you want to go behind the big wick over here, well, then you screw it all up. That's pretty juicy. I likes it. Pardon me again, I have another account I need to attend to. Hello, account. Hello, sweet. Woohoo! Yahoo! Wow, put me on tight stop loss on this one. I can crank up that leverage, you know. Dude, I'm risking so little to get that trade. All right, so I like that. That's a cool little trade. I took it. Nobody else has to. I'm not saying that. It could even come back up higher, but I'm just saying I'm just going to go to that. Give me a little scalp tradey trade. Well, okay, we did sweet. I'm thinking it's time to go really heavy into alts on this dip. Things are looking interesting for the next 2 weeks. Well, I would watch others and all that. I'll pay attention to that chart and see, make sure we're at some kind of support area, that it doesn't look like it has another surprise. And we look on the bigger picture for, this is others. If I can, let me take some of this stuff off. I'll take all the moving averages off. All these ding lines and everything everywhere. And woolly boogers. I think we're just kind of in accumulation. I don't know that it's going to hold to this curve like that or anything. It could easily be something a little bit bigger like that, but I think we're in an accumulation phase. We'll keep seeing things pump up and down through here. I don't know for sure that we're ready to go up, but we can make an argument for that bear trap idea, because there is a trend line here. So you can make an argument for that. There's our retest line. So either we're doing some of a slow accumulation, being a bottom area, kind of like over here, like we did here, or this is going to be a bear trap and we'll get a sharp move. So either one of those ideas could be happening right here, because that was a nice come up and retest of that, right? But it did an M pattern there. Say that like but it didn't. I mean, that could be anything. It could be making an inverted head and shoulders pattern or something, right? It can be doing a lot of things over here. We could be looking for we can look for a harmonic the other way. Into the red cloud above the green, so it could be coming right back. That would be the bullish scenario that we need. This turns out to be a bear trap idea right here, and then this move should be strong. That should be bitchin'. That should make our hopes and dreams start to come, oh well, a little bit better anyway. Long way to get to where we were back in the day. So I like that. I like that. There's just some that resistance right there knocked us down. I guess we don't need this thing anymore. I was just using that for that curve example. And I think we might be, we made a little double bottom down here. We came back and retested that area. If we come down to the smaller time frames, like see this, we had a bra on it. And then we just come back and test it, and now we're bouncing from it. So maybe we are trying to get up there. I would like to see that. So if we find ourselves going up here and getting over here, you want to make sure that if we're doing that, you want to be thinking about, maybe I should think about getting some. But you're like, that's buying the high. That's buying the bear trap, getting back into the pattern before it goes back up. I know. It will seem scary because some altcoins will be true. So you have to be like a true degen and start buying now when nobody wants to. When you're being told to be cautious, because that's how you take risk, is to do things when everybody else is saying, I don't know, man, you better be safe, be cautious, be careful. So you got to jump out there. And so this idea alone gives me my degen a reason to say, well, wait a minute, it's in the book, says we can do it right here. I want to do it. Let's do it. So I wouldn't be mad at you. Wouldn't be mad at you. And if you're wrong, well, we're on the right side to figure it out, right? We'll know pretty soon. If we can't get back above there, we start doing some lower high here and breaking this trend line. Yeah, well, we're probably wrong, but we're so close to the bottom that is it going to hurt that much? Just talking to myself out loud, paraphrasing, reading them between the lines, as it were, Ladies and gentlemen, it's time that we must recognize our good sponsor, Good Ass Coffee. Good Ass Coffee. It's just what you need to keep you up all night.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe, the world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, Oh, the best part
Steaming
of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
That was the steam prop effect right there. Still not working. Yep, if you're wrong, just DCAN. Just make sure you go with projects that you do feel good about, not just because somebody talked about them on YouTube. Tokenomics play a lot. I still think they play a lot. And so you get better performance out of the ones that don't have as messed up tokenomics, doesn't have that many tokens. There are a few exceptions, being time and I like them with small amounts. That's what Zcash is one reason other than privacy, but stuff that it helps tokenomics. Bitcoin Cash and Zcash and Dash, and some of those, even Litecoin to an extent. But some of these has got 10 billion and things like that. I mean, it takes them longer to move. So. But I think I think a lot of people, except for the people that will be coming in just brand new, to be true Degens, making all the rookie mistakes that we all used to make. But I think most people are starting to look for the ones, where the money will go, and starting to see what's hype now, right? Because there's a lot of hype. The bad thing is nobody believes you to the bear market, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, that was hype. We're gonna like let's try, yeah." But next cycle, it'll be like, well, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's going to make Web3. It's going to revolutionize everything. Brand new. It solved this problem. Blah, blah, blah. The layer 3 contingent. Yay! It's going to take out Solana and everything. And you're like, oh, yeah. After going through what you've been through now, you're like, really? Yeah. Is that why you have 455 trillion tokens? Yeah. Uh-huh. Is that why you started out with a $1 billion valuation right off the gate? Do tell. Yeah, they're looking crazy right now. Dash and XML bounce back. Yeah, they did. Well, the other one they did, you had a chance to get in down here at $40 and nobody loved it. And that was reason. That's not like, oh man, I missed. Yeah, back in September I should have been looking at it, but I was looking somewhere. No, well, you had the chance right now. Nobody loved it. I loved it. I've been loving this one. It's not a huge bag, but it's my bag, and it's growing a little by little. Well, it got rejected. Oh, you got rejected. We did some smaller things over here. What would that have been? Hell, I even forgot. But that's a 618. Are you in an 886? Okay, yeah. Okay, I know what we did now. We don't need you anymore. Not in this context, anyway. We do need... Or do we? Wait. Did we already jumped ahead of ourselves, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Okay. Sorry, my future self just told me that my backward self was doing peyote in the desert. So could we get a pullback down in this area? Maybe. I don't know. Oh gosh, because you guard lead or something, right? Was that what it was? Is that what happened? This is nerd speak. Let me see if something works out here. Let me try this fancy tool over here. No, you're not a 618. Okay, I thought we had... I don't know what you're doing. Well, I mean, I know what you could be doing, but nobody wants to hear about it. And I hope you don't. Road Dawg, you're saying everything goes down. It can. It's in that lower high. You gotta lead stuff. Lower low. It doesn't just come in one. This also looks like an like a Elliott wave completion to me too. Elliott! It looks like I got 5 waves. You got an A, B. This would be A, B, C. Oh. Well, maybe we'll be cool, be old. But you got this idea too. And until that breaks, ain't none of the rest of this crap matters, right? And if it doesn't break, then it invalidates all this other idea. Well, we could do something very special, very sweet and cool. And we just don't know. We're just going to watch and see what we're doing. Elliot, what do you say, dear sir? Yeah, see, Elliot's all, yeah, let you be the... Let you be the Debbie Downer on the show tonight, Elliot. Yeah, wah, 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 it's coming down. And it probably is, according to the cloud. Looking at all these little indicators over here. If I had my moving averages on there, I could see more about the momentum, but that's good. This is some good momentum. If it came down here, it'd be testing the 800 moving average, working through them. Did we already lose some? Let's see what the other ones look like. Well, hell, that don't look bad at all. That don't look bad at all. Touching the 50? Well, Elliot's all doom and gloom. Moving average is giving it some hope. This is on what though? Let's look on the 4 hour. Oh, you're still on the 9. Let's see, the 100 across the 666 over here. So we got the bigger moving averages crossing over. It don't look too bad though. So I don't know if the trend line holds. We're good for going up, man, and 105 and even more. Shoot, there's a measure move to be taken if we're doing that, right? For Dash, if we can bounce here, and what was that? 382. Yeah, this is 382 area. So we're looking right here. I did that totally wrong. All right in here. All right, so yeah, that guy. And a runner-up. Because it needs a wingman. There's the wingman. At 126. That would be cool. Alright, so that's my bull situation, and this is my bear situation. And we just wait on this trend line, see what happened. And that 9 moving average is above the 9. I can't say anything bad about it. I say go for it, Dash. Keep it going, baby. Keep it going. I'm going to come over here to the smaller time frames and see what it says. And it's trying, man. Dash is looking good. For real, for real. Got a 50 crossing the 200 here on the 24 minute. Let's go down to 6 minute. Yeah, you need some help, but you look like you're trying. I think keep your eye on Dash, man. So this might be its higher low over here. Just saying. We might be working our way back up to retest $96. I kinda like it. What would that be? So what's your saying, Turkey? You got it going down? You got it? I don't have it going down until we break that trend line. Until then, we might have a little bit of an upside. And that's a pretty solid trend line, and I like it, except for when it did wick out there that one time and got everything. Will it do it again? Well, if it does it again, it's probably going to keep on going down. So why don't I just put my stop losses just right below wherever that do be? Just right there. And let's see, if I was to enter here, that would give me a 2, that's 2.7%. That gives me a 7-to-1 risk reward ratio just to make that higher high area. And if I pull my fibs, maybe dial it in. Could dial it down a little bit if I really want to get it. But it's right in the good area, right over here between 97 or 94. Now, she's not got any solid patterns over here for a breakout or anything. So you'd have to look at it, or you can look at it however you want to. There's lots of ways to look at it, but I'd be looking for a trend line. So we had a breakout. Not much volume there. 3 humps already. There might be a little bit of a pullback on the smaller time frames before we get to go up. So could narrow it down even more. That would be awesome. What if you came down here to that 50 moving average area right there, about 79, 79? What do you think about that, Dash? You think you might want to do that for me? You think? Dashy? You're looking kind of hot to me. Alrighty. Sorry, I had to take care of my business right there. With a business transaction. $1.84 on XRP Wick. Looks like Zcash hit a bottom we looked at the other night. Did it? Let's see, we'll take a look at Zcash. Where do we look at it? Bybit? Oh, great. Don't be able to find the one that you charted if it did something you said it was going to do. This looks old. How about MXC? That's a little bit. That's still. Where did we last look at it? Well, it looked like we looked at it several places. This one looks like it's been spent. So probably a double bottom. Is that a 618 pullback? Yeah, that's a 618 area right there, right? A little tricky how you pull your fibs and get them exact. It's this type of bottom where it's just, hell, yeah, what can you see? So you may not nail that fib just exact, but good enough to see what's going on. So either, you know, we're doing the one that we come down, or we're going to double bottom here, and we got a nice move up from this. I should have left the fibs on there. That's our 618, right? So those would be two of our most favorable higher high tokens if we want to get higher. If this is our bottom, then we apply this idea down here, right? We're in the damn good time to buy zone. At least you can, you know, control your risk, man. You got the little bottom over here. You know, if we start going below there, closing below it, chances are we maybe go what we did here. Unless she's gonna fake you out. That would suck. But they do that sometimes. 18 people hanging out with me. Thank you for being here. I want to turn the music up just a little bit because I'm being kind of quiet.
That's the way you do it, right?
So I like touching the 618 one on the 4-hour time frame. Bigger moving averages, we're testing those guys. That's a little shaky, but let's see if we can actually pull back up. Bigger ones haven't crossed. Let's see what it look like on the daily over here for Zcash. Let's see, they all look good, nice and strong. Oh, we lost the. Yeah, no, I mean. It's at 365. You're back in the 300s now. I wish I could make a better call on Zcash, but I mean, I've got to look at it this way: that we broke that trend line and that we got a good possibility coming down. And there were a couple of different ideas to follow over here. We had that. That would have been the first one. Which kind of gets us back over here, right? So either it's just taking that long to play out. Or you might see it as this guy, 618. And that one could take some. It almost made a Gartley. It might even still qualify for a Gartley. That idea takes, if a Gartley would take us to 786, all the rest of them take us down to the same area down here. And of course it's going to be tricky because it's going to be hard to dial into fib areas down here. But we get as close as we can get and get that 786 right there. We can also take our measurements from the other side too, right? Kind of dial it in that way. So I think if we do come down 130, or maybe see what we do around 200, there's a weird chance we might double bottom here, man. But it was looking like we would at least come down and touch the 200 moving average, because we got the 50 crossing the 100, and then the 21 looks like it's going to follow soon after with this momentum. So it's just what it's looking at. Nothing we won't know for sure until we break this low over here, though, right? We got to break this low, and then we're like, well, there might be a happening. So let's see if we catch support here at 886 here, because that's what we're testing for a higher low than what we had over there. And if we lose that, and then and we might even do that, and then wick and touch that, that would be a good sign. You know, like if we hold a candle body here, we kind of consolidate here and just wick down and touch that and bounce, that would be a nice double bottom scene right there, right? That would be hopeful. That would be hopeful, in my opinion. But if we come down and I don't know, we get even just a little bit lower than that one and come back up a little bit, I'd be like, probably a bear's retest either from here if it wants to be real nasty, which in a bear market, you know, you usually see that a lot. But if it's not as bearish, then, you know, maybe it comes back up and touches areas, and then we just work our slow burn down there, man. We start looking and we start getting Mr. Elliott out here. Elliott, what do you see? Elliott thinks that this one should be the bottom. I'm just telling you what Elliott's saying. He says, I got a weird ass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 way to count this thing. I'm special. I'm Elliott, damn it. The whole system's named after me. My name's Elliott. And I say, C-Wave's here. And I'm like, well, okay, Elliott, damn it. Damn it, Elliott. And I'm cool with that idea. Because that gives us these cool targets over here if it do be that, right? So now we just wait and see. But I'm concerned about these moving averages crossing. That's my concern. I'm seeing the momentum shift. And if we lose the 100, I'm automatically looking towards the 200. So keep an eye out for that. Nothing definitive at the moment, but hopefully I gotta, you know, we went over the momentum. So you're saying it could go up or it could go down? Oh, shut up. We want it to go up, don't we? We want everything to go up, right? Because, I mean, if this one's going to go down, what makes you think everything else ain't going to go down? We don't want all to go up. But it broke that major trend line. We got to keep an eye on it. We don't know what it's trying to do. It made a higher low. Next thing we automatically look for is a lower high, is look for a lower low. But if we don't get that, it may be bullish. It may be good. We want to ride that train. Yep, I see $1.84 too. Where are you guys at? You guys still back on sweet? What? I see $1.84. I don't know. I forgot what it's there for. What were we looking for once? Oh, for a target. Target here to go back up to, I guess. Elliott, we need to get you out of here, man. Elliott thinks, see, what on the 1 hour that SWE has finished its correction. Unless it goes down, then Elliott's going to call out a lower point, because that's the way Elliott is. He's just like those morning gurus. He goes, I caught it down here, though. No, that's your 1614. So I think I took a long on it. Here's one that's kind of down and out and feeling no love. It's FET. It looks awful similar to SWE in the same setup. Where do we get this market cipher A thing at? Dang it, Sean. I won't come over to the 4 hour. So this, you actually looking kind of sweet. Look, we just dipped down to retest this guy, man. 50's still over here, hadn't crossed. It might cross, and then we got, we'll be kind of, but still more up than down, I would think. We're trying to climb through these guys, aren't we? Got some divergence occurring here of that bullish guy. Oh, that's kind of cool. It might not be a bad. I'm not financial advice, but I wouldn't be mad at you if you bought something. Wouldn't be mad at me if I bought something. It might be. Take your risk into account, okay? It's all about that risk, baby. It's all about that risk. You gotta know if you can fit it into your budget there, right? But if you can, or nibble, or definitely a good DCA for whatever you've been in, because we haven't been here for about 2 whole weeks. What if we bounce out and we don't come back for another 2 weeks? What if we don't ever come back again? I don't know. What if we go lower? What if? My God. So full of anxiety. What if? Well, it fell, so it has to stand up first and then fall back down again. There you go. It reminds me of the end of 2020 and January 2021 so much. I'm trying to remember back in January. That was scary in January 2020. That's when we first heard of the bug that was floating around. I'm like, oh, this don't sound good. Bat soup, huh? Bat soup, yeah, okay. Gold hits a new all-time high. It's at 4,700. Sweet. I'm running out of gold to sell on that thing. You need to come back down. Let me buy more. Trying to build that bag up too. That one's kind of slow to build. You thought maybe I need to play it a little bit more hard. I'll take a look at XAUT. That's tokenized gold over here. Oh, it's at 46.57 right now on this chart anyway. But wait, on this chart, I'm looking for it to go up 48. And right at 5,000 is the sweet target. So yeah, it does 618. Those are 618 pullback targets there. AP equals CD, I believe. In shorthand, I think it looks something like this right there. Cool. Make daddy happy. Like I'm sliding because I have wheels. This turkey got wheels. I want to take a look at River because, well, I have a love-hate relationship with this coin. I love it when it's going up. I hate it when it chops me the hell out. And you can see this little sucker has been choppy, man. Look at all the tricks it's been playing. Back to the original trend line. Had this one. Back into the original one. Got back in on this one. I'm just going to take you off. So, all the way back. And I got in over here. I built up a position over here. But she stopped me out over here somewhere. And I've been trying to ride her again. You know how it is. Like, oh, I'm right here. I'm right here for some more. Because we can go back up to 33. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And I'm kind of like, well, why not? If we're doing that Elliott Wave bull crap, and then this should be 1, 2, that's a 3, so get a pullback, and then right, Elliott? That's what you say all the damn time, right? Show me how it works, Elliott. Come here. Show me what's it going to... You're saying that was it? You're saying it was already over? Really? It's going to start all over. That was the 1. This is going to be the 1, 2. It's already completed, so that makes this 1, 2, and then it's going to go off to a big blast off for a 3. You promise? I mean, you're telling everybody on YouTube. That's what you're trying to say. What I'm seeing on the 1 minute is this little sucker look like she's trying to roll over. That's why I'm scared of it right now. I mean, 1 minute says something different, Elliott. This is why Elliot's not allowed to come over for Thanksgiving, folks. I'm just telling you right here. We just can't always agree. Can't always agree. So I think this was got a pullback in it. But every time that I've tried to play that pullback, it's But it's had some good ones. It's had some good ones when they get going. That was a crazy wick on XRP. Now it has to go test a new low on October 10th all over again. Oh, that would suck. And silver too. How do we usually look at silver? I usually look at it on CoinX. They got it tokenized over there. Oh, and I guess so does MEXC. Well, that makes it a lot easier to look at for us crypto people. $92. Make my holla. I get paid to do the wild thing. I actually bought some. I bought some when she did this little dip. I guess it was back over here when we came back in the 80s on my iTrust Capital thing. I put some money in there before the year changed so I can put some more in like anytime this year that I want to put it. I gotta say, that's one account that I didn't mess with, and that's probably my best performing account that I've got, I believe. One of my better performing accounts that's not suffered all that drawdown. And it's because I went mostly in Bitcoin. And then whatever altcoins I did have, when we saw things going, starting to turn south, I got out of them and just put it all into Bitcoin. And then right now I'm just spread out between mostly Bitcoin and I just now picked up a little gold and a little silver. That's a stretch. We got 2 points right there. Do you have a matching trail? Oh, kinda really close to that angle. What does that angle look like? That looks like a bunch of bull crap. Silver, where are you trying to go to, baby? If this is not a double top, and the crossing of the moving averages make me think that that's a good chance that it's not. The fact that we came down here, well, this is part of a 3 drives pattern where we're bouncing off the 382 and we're coming up to these areas over here. That's crazy. That's $101 and $106 for next target areas. That's unbelievable. That's remarkable. We've been going for about an hour and 18 minutes, folks. I got some time awareness, but right here is the zero line. Right here is the very tops that we need to get past. That's the way you do it, right? And so this is either a double top or the start of something good. I hope it's the start of something good. I want to come over to the 4 hour and see what the 4 hour says. 4 hours says it's that's ballsy. We got the 9 crossing the 21. That's good. Prices are far away from it, so we got to kind of figure that out. What does that mean? Does that mean it's going to come back? Or that'd be a rejection. We need you to keep on going. Smaller time frames should be bitching right now. What's happening? Why are you not happy? I need you to perk up. Yeah, don't be doing this crap. I need you to snap out of it. Snap out of it. That 100 moving average, is it down by your 382? Oh man, it's down by your 50 and you already hit that. I need to see more of these smaller time frames. You would think that they would be trying to, maybe they just need to take a little breather after making this a little higher high over here. I mean, I'll give it to you, but don't take too big of a break. You gotta take this guy out, baby. More than this. You can't, come on, you gotta do more than that. More than this. Hit the lower trend line on that wick. Blue collar says gold and or silver and gold. Yeah. So this would be the same price as XAUT or AG XAUT. That's cool. Who's got it? Binance? I think silver's. I hope it goes up. I hope it does. So we just got to see a good go tackle 94. Make us feel good. How about that Ondo token, right? All them billions and billions of tokens. How's that work? Oh, that's 34 cents. Oh, why are you down so low? Oh, because there's so many tokens to sell. Is that it? Well, clearly this is 154. It did not ever break out of that. Thunder Triangle. Oh, that was after the bear trap, after the dip in October. When was this? When was this? Back in July? No, you would have had it over here. Dang. Ondo, are you going to stop the bleeding anytime soon? I'm sitting here looking at the daily momentum over here, and I'm like, is it going to stop? Or is it just now getting started? This is the daily. What does the 3-day look like? Rolling over. But the daily definitely doing it. Ondo ain't getting no love. Oh, you need to bounce here, man. You at the 886 right now. You needs to do it. I don't know if you're going to. You may be coming down to the basement areas, which are dangerously close to zero. Damn, Ondo, you down cheap, baby. That's crazy. This is on the daily, right? So I marking the line. I mean, either this is one of the greatest times to buy Ondo ever, or she's getting ready to come. I don't see a good buy signal here on the daily though. 9 recently crossed to 21, a rollover here. I mean, the only thing telling me to take a chance on it would be the fibs if you trust them that much, and I usually do. Rounding. Let's look for some other signs. I'm looking for some bullish divergence, but I'm not seeing it. That's the thing. You want some bullish divergence down here. That's one of the definite things. That's the icing on the cake that you definitely want when you look at down here. Actually, more than and cake without icing sucks. So you want to try to get it a lot. So we want some bullish divergence to form down here on whatever time frame, and you ain't done it yet. 2 hours trying to give us some good signs here. She's trying to bounce. This would be a good place for it to flip the ribbon, for it to start working its way back up. So, wow, man. But, what's it at, 34 cents? She may test this line a couple of times, I bet. I wonder. It looks like it's wanting to. Smaller time frames, like the 15-minute. What are you doing? Are you rolling over, or are you trying to... So far, it looks like a rollover since we're below the 9, right? Miracles can happen, but they can. But with the rollover, then we would expect it to try to come back down lower again, and that would suck. What are you doing on the 1 minute? Death cross on the 1 minute. Yeah, it should be ranging down here a little bit. Alexa, skip. How many times can you play that song? Well, let's take a look at Bitcoin, which is hanging out here at $92,000. We were kind of looking over here at this idea. And I'm trying to be hopeful that maybe this 100 moving average will hold and that orange trend line will hold. This is on the 4 hour. Yeah, we can be hopeful. I don't know if it's working right now. Otherwise, 91 is kind of the area I'm looking at. Let's come down to smaller time frames and see if it's trying to hold, but damn it, it's just not Which side of the trend line are you on, man? I drew it on a bigger one, so I don't want to adjust it here. It's trying. Are you trying to, on the 6 minute, you're trying to get above the, how weird is that? Look at that. Look, like that one candle is above, the 21 is the red, the 9 is the green, and the 50 right there. But we haven't got them. The only bullish cross we had was the 9 over the 21, and that's good. We're above the 9. I can't say anything bad about it. We just need both of these to cross that 50, both of those moving averages, and that would be a nice little confirmation that's trying to do something after it gets above this trend line here. But you got a breakout. Are you going local? Or are we still at resistance? Still got a lot of resistance ahead with those wicks. Look, but it's a shoulder, head and shoulder to the upside. Well, it might be. It just might be. Kind of an ugly one, I gotta say. Maybe it's something else too. Could be a lot of things, like a trend line here, found support. Trend line here found resistance, so that'll be resistance up ahead. What is that, about 92, 93? Hopefully we'll break through it. We're at resistance right now from this trend line that it broke. It means it could roll over here. It doesn't look like it's going to, by the way. It doesn't. It looks like it's going to go. But there is some resistance right here, and if this means that would be a bear trap, to get in here, we should have a nice move if we're going by that idea. But all right, we can come down and bring it down to our. Now we have 2 touches, and if that's your bottom, I want to look for a confirming angle. And oh, there's something right here. Between these candle bodies here and those, maybe we got something. Maybe this was just a fake out breakout. Let's see, we got some support here, some resistance there. Yeah, I say we got some angle on this one. I say we got something to work it with here. Well, if that be true, and you get ballsy like you did over here, where's that? Still in that same area. We're looking at resistance, right? I think it looks kind of interesting here, going through a red cloud above green on the 3 minute time frame. Ah, oh, little DJ. You mean it's going up a whole $200? Wow. We need to get our happy asses back up here to 95. That's the question. Are we? Do we have another higher high in us? I hope so, because if we pull this off, that would have been hopefully putting in a higher low, right? Its only mission after that is a higher high. Anything less than that is considered failure. Ultimately. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. 16 of the real people. You guys are the real ones. I'm just saying, I'm giving you applause. Thank you for hanging out. Going to go to the end screen.
For those of you out there that hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
And then we'll catch up on the chat and everything. I'll see you guys over there. I think I've heard that song too much.
Staring at a screen that's turned to stone. All the green I used
Bit Unix.
to know. Now just numbers falling slow. Maybe I held too long.
Hey, Selena, good to see you.
Maybe I chased the wrong song. Maybe this market never cared at all. For the dreams I pinned to every rise. Now my screen is full of lies.
Could explain it, huh?
And the silence hurts the most. When the value starts to ghost. When bags die. When bags die. They don't whisper goodbye. They just disappear from sight. Bags die. When bags die. There's nothing nothing left inside. Feel the cold against my skin, where the profit should have been. Every tick feels like a blade, cutting deeper where hope once stayed. You said hold through the storm. Now the storm is all that's warm, and the quiet in my room echoes louder than the boom. When bags die, when bags die, they don't whisper goodbye, they just disappear from sight. When bags die, when bags die, there's nothing left inside. How can something feel so real then vanish like it never healed? I trace the lines where green once glowed, now only shadows on the road. I keep refreshing, keep the faith, but every click just seals my fate, and the emptiness grows wide when the bags die, when the bags die, they don't whisper goodbye, they just disappear from sight. When bags die, when bags die, I'm left here in the night. Oh, when bags die, oh, when bags die, when bags die. No sound, no light. I can't get no. Yeah, yeah. Now look at these posers flexing on the feed. That's the way you fake it, planting that seed. Ain't no real working, just hype and a grin. Gains for nothing, and the cloud rolls in. See that kid with a Lambo in the driveway shot, rented for the weekend, but he calls it his lot. Says this corn's moon bound, just aping quick, then he dumps on your head while you're feeling sick. We gotta flash these stacks on the gram tonight, custom filters, rented lights. We gotta pump these bags, make the numbers pop, while the retail crowd just can't stop. Gains for nothing, and your followers free. Gains for nothing, and your followers free. That guru with a Rolex flashing every day says I call the
Good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be getting back again tomorrow to see how the market's reacting. Tomorrow is a holiday here in the United States, so probably lackluster and open for manipulation. The fun will probably start tomorrow evening, or maybe it's just started already. Sunday dumps are usually followed by weekly pumps. It could be a blessing in disguise. Bitcoin is on sale at $92,000. Altcoins are cheaper. If there's a play, well, I mean, control your risk, man, and you should be okay. Hey, buy one of those blood in the streets is what they say. Not financial advice, though. I'm just a turkey on the internet.
Look at that. Look at that.
That means good night.
We gotta chase these signals.
Good night, John Boy.
We gotta buy the dream. Buy
Why don't this thing ever work?
play the market. Nah, just sell the lie.
Good night, everybody.
That's the way